All praise to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostle of Great Millstone, and shalom to the hopeful elect, bishop, elders, and brothers of James. Shalom unto you. This is the book of Micah 2, verse 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction. The scripture right here is plain, right? And this is what we need to understand more and more, right? This is not our rest. So when I say this is not our rest, meaning right now this life that we live in, we are not on this earth to get rest, right? We are not on this earth to be happy, because this is not our rest. We are going through our curse right now because we sin against Yahweh Hashem Reshai. That is why we cannot find no comfort here. We cannot find happiness. We seek in these things because we are the biblical Hebrew Israelite. And that is what we want. We want comfort and joy and happiness. But right now we cannot find it. Right? We cannot find it because it doesn't exist right now. Not for us, because we are cursed. And that's what we need to understand. Because I've been saying this for years, right? That happiness is not real. Right? And when Yahweh Hashem Shai wake me up, brought me to this truth, that's when me get a deeper more understanding and confirmation that yes, this all makes sense, right? Because happiness for us, the Hebrew Israelite, that's just for a minute or two or probably 5 minutes, and then something happen where all of that joy gone, right? And we have to just remember this scripture that this is not our rest, right? Because we're going through the curse, we have to understand that we're going to suffer, just like how Yahweh Shai suffer, right? We're going to suffer because we are in this time where that's all we're going to do and receive is sufferation, right? So when it says arise ye and depart, it doesn't mean that you're going to pack your suitcase and leave America or England or Jamaica or anywhere you live, right? It mean mentally. It mean you have to change your mind state, and understand that this is not your race. You're going to suffer. So anytime you're going through a sufferation, you have to just remember this scripture and remember that you're going to suffer. You're not going to receive any rest here. You're not going to receive any happiness. You're gonna always be something. You will never receive happiness here. Never. Even if you sell your soul to the so-called white man and you have some money or stuff, you're still, because this is the curse that is upon the biblical Hebrew Israelite, the so-called black people. So you're not going to receive no rest. Understand that. So it says, for this is not your rest. Plain right there. This is not your rest. Because it is polluted. This whole entire earth is polluted. And because we're underneath the curse, you cannot avoid it. Right? You're underneath the control of the so-called white man. That because Yahweh give him the order. And this is an order where this is not our rest. So that is why we're suffering like that. Right? So you will never find rest or happiness here. Because this whole entire earth rulership is polluted, where we're underneath this curse. And because, as I said, it's polluted, where we just have to remain in this sufferation until Yahweh Hashem Shai remove that curse from off of us. So it says, it shall destroy you. That is why, as I can see, our people, their mind state of the Israelite man, they're very feminine right now. They turn gay and all type of shit because they're polluted by this Babylonian wine. That is why everywhere you go as well, you go to a restaurant to eat a meal, you see the Israelite woman with their bread shaking them ass every single way they go. That's what happened when you're in this world, and your mind being polluted, right? That's a part of the curse as well. That's why our woman, them not have no long ear, right? Them not have them glory, because woman ear are the glory. That's why them head bald, because them been polluted by this earth, right? They're going off, just like the man. So them destroyed, right? So it says, even with a sword destruction, right? So all of this is just a sword destruction unto our people, right? So you just have to understand that you're going to suffer. This is not your rest, right? So just remember that. All praise to Yahweh Hashem Yeshai. Shalom.